Awesome folks, this is Mentor Shelly, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and happy Mother's Day to all of those who are moms, either by nature or by choice. Hats off to you for doing the hardest job on the planet with no pay. So, wanting to talk to you guys today about something that I feel, and I know, I've heard other, older folks say it, the old wise folks that say these little sayings, and you're wondering, where did they get that stuff from? If something truly belongs to you, if you give it away, it will find its way back to you. When you say older folks, they talk about that in terms of something that truly belongs to you, a person that you're supposed to truly be compatible with. They talk about that in terms of all kinds of things in life. And that's also true for a career path. I recently, experienced something, I've, dabbled in all kinds of different, of course, as my career journey, as I've talked about in different situations where I started going to school for physical therapy because that's what my mom thought was a great idea. What can you do? You're not getting misguided. It's not that you didn't have any guidance, it's just you really didn't know what you wanted to do, because at that point, I didn't realize then after that being in a hospital and being around patients all the time and dealing with bodily fluids is not something I would personally enjoy, because I don't. I know that now, which is why, there's a lot of nurses in my family, but I'm not a nurse. And I would probably not be a good one, to be quite honest with you, because that's not my forte. Hats off to the nurses. I have a lot of respect for what they do. They do a very difficult job, and some of them make it look very easy. Just want to go into different career areas that I've explored, and one of them keeps coming back. And I said, maybe I should just put that to the side for now and focus on one thing at a time, which is what one of my distance mentors, Miss Erica Williams, always says. Focus on one thing at a time, execute, and then then you go to the next goal or to the next thing. Which is how a lot of high achievers, they have tremendous focus on one thing so they can get it done. Which is great advice, because that's how a lot of things get accomplished. However, in your career, in your path, if you've done something and you say, okay, I did this, I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing, and alright, you try other things, you spend some time in one industry, you spend some time here, and then that particular thing keeps coming back. I'm just going to use an example. Let's say I was like, I don't know, some people are like that about entrepreneurship. Instead of just working for somebody else, they want to work for themselves. And entrepreneurship keeps coming back to you in whatever your specialty is or whatever you want to do. If you want to sell stuff online, if you want to have a brick and mortar store, and you're thinking, it's going to cost too much, it's going to this, it's going to that, but every time you try to put it away, it keeps coming back. So, I'll say this to you: if it truly belongs to you, and you let it go, give it away, and it comes back, then it belongs to you. And if it comes back more than once, then you really should take a stab at it. So I'm taking my own advice, and I'm going to take a stab at some other things in some other areas in different industries that I've kind of put a lot of time and money into, and decided, let me just put this to the side for a moment. Now it's coming back in spades with bells on. So I'm going to give it the good old college try and put some focus on it and get it done. Because if it didn't belong to me, it wouldn't have came back so many times. So I'm going to give you the same advice. Sometimes you're wondering, what should I be doing with a career? Pay attention to what comes back to you. pay attention to, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this fitness thing, or maybe I shouldn't do, and every time you try to put it down, people keep asking you about it. It's kind of like me with Mentor Shelly, and I'm just not going to do this for a while, or that's what I was doing beforehand, before I started the channel, before I did the website and different things like that. People always come back to me, even before I got into human resources. Can you do my resume for me? Or can you help me with this? I'm going to go to an interview. What else do I need to do? Before I started all of this, people would come to me with that stuff all the time. I'm like, well, all right, let me see what I can do to help. And 9 times out of 10, whenever I help them with stuff where we go through like a process, okay, this is what you should expect. Here's what you do. These are some of the questions that are going to come forth. They end up getting the job. So, like a lot of different things in life you've encountered or you've had experience with, if it keeps coming back, folks, pay attention. That might be the career path. And if you want to get some clarity on how to specifically, like maybe you're not paying attention. Life sometimes can distract us from doing a lot of different things. And sometimes we need a little help to focus and pay attention. And you can definitely use my free resource for that. You can go to grab it at mentorshelly.com/DCG, which is the Dream Career Guide. It may not be this lofty dream, but it's something that you feel great about and you really felt rewarding doing it. It's just that life has a way of, I don't have time to really pursue that now. And every time you put it down, it comes back. So if it truly belongs to you, I'm going to leave you with this. If it truly belongs to you, pick it back up. And you can use my resource, my free resource at mentorshelly.com/DCG to help you clarify exactly what that thing is. Over the last 2 weeks, I got clobbered with something else. Along with Mentor Shelly, there's something else in the background that I've put down for many years, back and forth, and it keeps coming back. So, I'll take a stab at it. Alright guys, well, take care. This is Mentor Shelly, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. And if that career path truly belongs to you, it'll come back. Alright guys, take care. You have a good day.